The Israeli government approves an agreement with Hamas in Gaza to bring some hostages home. There will be a ceasefire of at least 4 days, and 150 Palestinian prisoners held in Israel will be released.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu thanked President Joe Biden for some of the help in these talks. But while this agreed release of 50 people is a great win for people here in Israel, there's only freeing up 1/5 of the people that have been taken.
Fox's Alex Hogan. Iowa evangelical leader Bob Vander Plaats endorses Florida Governor Ron DeSantis for president, telling Fox.
Governor DeSantis took a reliable toss-up state, Florida, and made it complete red, won by 20 points, won in demographics that we haven't won in.
Former President Trump leads in polls in Iowa. A statement from his campaign says this endorsement will not matter. 2 men are shot and killed. Street in Philadelphia. Police say they recovered at least 5 guns and drugs at the scene. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Live and local. Real talk starts now.
Okay, right now. Good morning. I'm Rayford Brown.
I'm Kelly Knapp.
And I'm Lee Barris.
And by the skin of her teeth, she came sliding through the door.
I did.
It's literally sliding through the door.
Literally.
And the first thing out of her mouth was,
It's no police on Pine Green.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't going to say it. I was just going to
Well,
make people think.
yeah.
Eh,
I'm just saying,
I
I
guess-
got here.
I guess they will be tomorrow.
Thought I'd be late.
Don't worry about tomorrow or Friday because she's not going to be here.
I'm not going to be here.
They're out
There you go.
everywhere else. I know a friend of mine I was talking to yesterday. She said everywhere she went, they were on the road.
Good.
Yeah.
They need to be.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So anyway, on the day,
Do tell.
1963.
1963.
John F. Kennedy?
Yep. He was shot and killed.
That's right.
Some people, I still read nothing but conspiracy theories.
Oh, no.
A theory has got no basis for fact. It's just something you've got in your head.
Amen.
There's no evidence of anyone else whatsoever being involved in his murder,
Right.
the assassination. None whatsoever. Your speculation is not evidence.
Correct.
It's not even probable cause.
Right.
So that's, so we're not even going to discuss it today. But anyway, it's been 60 years. I remember where I was. Kelly has no idea where she wasn't. Lee, you remember probably.
Twyla Terrace Elementary School.
Hmm.
And they let the school out and we all went home.
Yeah, I heard it too. I was in history class and teacher got up, Mr. Taylor got up and he walked out. Somebody had come to the door. He got up and he walked out and he came back in and then he made the announcement what had occurred. He said, we do not know that he's been killed. All we know is that he's been shot.
Right.
And he's on the way to the hospital or he's at the hospital. And of course, we're all over that. And of course, we know the events that followed that. He arrested Oswald, one officer, was killed trying to arrest him when he approached him. And then he was finally subdued in a theater, a movie house there in Dallas.
Mhm.
And what was it? Was it the next day or 2 days later? I don't know whether it was on a Friday, happened on a Friday. And then it was either Saturday or Sunday when they were transporting Oswald from one location to another when Jack Ruby walked up and shot him. Ruby was known to the police. He was, I guess, an operator of a strip club. And he was known to police. And they just let him. He was he was always around. And of course, the theories about that are, were they working together? Was he hired to do it? And of course, he died in a few years from cancer.
Yeah.
How do you give somebody cancer? That's what I always thought.
Yeah.
So that's the conspiracy theorist in me. Has got absolutely no basis for fact whatsoever and no evidence of any of that. Okay.
A lot of that going around.
Oh, my
Even
God,
in
yes.
present day.
Yeah, we've got that every day happening. So our guest yesterday, thank you. Interesting gentleman.
Oh, yes.
I had not spent that much time with either one of them as we did
Right.
yesterday.
Great people.
At any one time. I have over the years. And of course, Cecil Jr. and Cecil III Hargett, together or individually, they've operated the license plate agency here in Jacksonville for the last 30 years.
Yes.
Yeah, 30 years.
30 years.
1993.
Mhm.
And suddenly last Friday, they got swarmed, got attacked by people from the state, armed people from the state.
Right.
And the place was stripped clean of all the state-owned computers and other equipment that the state owned, and they lost their contract. It's now time for my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's
I'm ready to hear
kick back,
this.
Kelly. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who doesn't know that our state closed the only Onslow County license plate operation last Friday? Is there anybody listening today or in the county, not according to what we're seeing on Facebook on some of our posts? Without notice, without conversation, an invasion happened first thing in the morning. A sign on the door said it was closed forever. No plans were posted that would allow those needing DMV assistance, except a suggestion to go to the small Maysville office or those in Havelock and Morehead City. The invasion force was so smart that they could not spell Jacksonville on the sign posted on the door.
Yeah, I
Y'all
noticed
didn't know,
that.
you
Yeah.
noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
How in the name of heaven would you trust this band of thugs with anything? JACKSOVNILLE.
Oh my. Oh my.
And you know, something as important as that, you'd think they'd have it right.
Who hired these people?
State.
Mhm.
I fired a production person, very low level production person, when I was a TV news director, because she misspelled words on a regular basis that ended up on those little captions and stuff
But
underneath the
that's
screen.
important. Yes.
When you misspell the mayor's name,
Mhm.
when you misspell
Ooh.
Wilmington,
Right.
when you misspell, I finally gave her 3 chances. She failed 3 times that first week.
She misspelled misspell?
She misspelled
She
mine. She
misspelled.
misspelled my
She
name.
misspelled when she came back and reapplied. Roper told me this story. Came back
Yes,
and
I
reapplied
remember.
for a job.
She
and
misspelled my
misspelled it.
name.
Yeah.
And her current,
I
at that
remember.
time,
And that really
supervisor's
ticked him
name.
off.
I remember.
Yeah. What a mess.
After a discussion last night with a longtime friend,
Mhm.
I learned something that's really going to be a huge problem for our military. You know, those that the governor points to when he says North Carolina is a military-friendly state.
Mhm.
Here's the deal. The Tar Heel State many years ago chose to give active duty service members assigned to bases across the state a pretty nice gift. When they arrive for duty here, they go to the courthouse and prove they are active duty, then take the paperwork proving that to the local DMV. We ain't got one. Not only do they get their tags there, the DMV waives all local property taxes for cars registered in their names in North Carolina. You didn't know that, did
I
you?
didn't know that.
I didn't know it either. That can mean a
Well, I owed
savings
some
of
money.
that can mean a savings of hundreds of dollars per car per year for these dedicated warriors. So, what are the Marines, sailors, and coasties living in Onslow County going to do now? Drive 45 miles to Morehead, 35 miles to Havelock, or 15 miles to the 1 or 2 person local DMV operation in Maysville? Who thought this through? Now, for the person who looks at situations from all sides, do I think this was a politically motivated move? So many of you
I
may
do.
think that. Here's something to ponder. The governor is a lame duck. Actually, he's been just lame since he was the attorney general and did
Right.
nothing for North Carolina that comes to mind. The current AG is running for that soon to be vacated office. He's a Democrat as well. Did Onslow County voters support Roy Cooper in either of the elections when he ran?
No.
Mm-mm.
Are they going to support Josh Stein next year in his gubernatorial run?
No.
Is this perhaps nothing more than an act to punish Onslow County voters?
Could be.
We know that a new contractor will take over the license plate agency, but it won't happen overnight. I would love to know who's already applied to take over. I want to know who's applied and when they applied for it,
Follow the trail.
but that won't happen right away. When will, you can bet your sweet bippies that we will know how much he or she has contributed to the campaigns of every politicians over the years.
Mhm.
That's one you can take to your bank.
Yep.
That's what I suspect. will happen.
I started.
Maybe disguised.
I started checking last night
Mhm.
campaign finances for several people. It's going to take a while for me to go through everything, but I do believe in finding information on other towns, other stories, other
Mhm.
DMVs that were close. I told you about the one in Spring Mills yesterday.
Yep.
The gentleman that owned that one, and he was closed down suddenly a year or two ago. Pretty much the same reason. But he was also a huge political activist, and he'd given a lot of money to many campaigns over the years.
Uh-huh. Which side?
That I don't know, because it's very hard for me to just pull up somebody by name to see who they gave what. I have to go to different people,
Okay.
their campaigns, and see who contributed. So it takes a lot of work, and I'll get to it.
I know.
I've got the whole weekend to search. And then I've got, let's just say, somebody up in Raleigh that I left a message for last night to call me that I think will help give some insight.
There's just something rotten in Denmark. This
I
is not
believe
this is not a statewide effort to correct some issue. Maybe there are reasons in some of the closings to close them. I don't know. But giving the excuse in writing that Wayne Goodwin did for this particular operation in Jacksonville is baloney.
Well,
It was
I gave it
stupid.
some thought, Rayford, after yesterday, and I'm trying to wrap my head around how the state did not go in and issue like a plan of correction, how they normally do when
Yes.
there's so-called violations. Mr. Hargett sat right in here and said nothing of that occurred. Why was that? Like, hey, Miss Auditor came in and said y'all did this, and this wrong. You're given so many days to fix it,
Mhm.
and we're going to come back and check to see if it's fixed. Show and you have to put it in writing, you have to sign it. That's how the state works. I know, I deal with the state a lot. So why that was never done? Then their excuse is that basically that a non-notary person was doing notaries, but he didn't notarize anything.
He notarized
And
nothing.
let's say-
And in the notary handbook
Yeah, it
and in
says,
general statutes,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't have to.
right.
He can give it to somebody else as long as they know him.
Uh-huh.
And they obviously did because they worked with him and know him to be a good character and that he diligently follows the rules
Right.
as though he were a notary and gets all the ID and get all the information from the individuals and hands it over to the person who is a notary. That can be done.
But here's the other thing that no one commented on. Notaries have to put the name, address, and the license number or ID number on their notary book. Notaries have a notary book they're required to
Sure.
keep. Okay. That's a law. They have to have that notary. They have to put that in there. So the notary that notarized it would have had to have something with the Rayford's ID on
That's
it
right.
to write that information in that notary book.
That's right.
So where's the violation? Because if they're saying the notary didn't see it, well, that cannot be true because they either made a copy of person said ID or somehow they produce it to write it in that book because it's in that notary book. Did they ask to see whoever notarized it, their book? Because
George,
if they didn't, they would have charged them.
down in Tideline, George requires a copy of the person's ID
Yes,
Yeah.
most
And
of them
that's
do.
To have that,
attached.
yes.
Yeah,
to all the documentation that he
Yes.
notarizes.
yeah.
Hello.
I mean, but you have to put it in that book. They have to carry. I know because I have a notary in my office. You have to have that book with you. I mean, she can't notarize anybody without seeing it out, and then writes their information in there. So, and this is what I don't understand. This is why this seems so almost like
was an
socialist. It's like a
excuse.
takeover.
It was just an excuse.
Gestapo
It's
tactic.
very Gestapo type.
I understand that
Yes.
one of our state legislators contacted Raleigh, and
Yes, he did.
Raleigh's answer was 2 strikes and you're out. So evidently, now they're claiming that there was some other issue. 2 strikes and you're out. Really?
What was the other issue?
Well, that's I say from the state. All these charges that were listed on it. When they walked out of the door Friday, they said everything was fine. There's no proof that they've done anything wrong. Our district attorney reviewed the evidence, said he found nothing criminal.
Well, then why didn't in that letter they said we previously investigated you for this, and this is your second violation?
Yeah,
That's
now,
right.
now they're trying to make up something.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Absolutely.
Their letter should have read, "Hey, it's been nice knowing you. We don't need you anymore. Bye. Get out." That's what their letter should have read.
That's
That would
basically,
have been more honest.
We're putting our crony in here. And,
Yes.
and I hope, look, I live in the city of Jacksonville. I pay taxes here.
uh-huh.
I am going to on notice to say in city of Jacksonville, don't use my taxpayer funds to take over, DMV, with,
No, I don't want.
I don't want my funds used for that. You know how he had mentioned in some other cities, towns have taken over.
Generally small places like
Yes.
Maysville or something
Don't
like
try that here.
I
with
need to
my
go spend a
funds.
day in Raleigh.
that. I don't think
I
the
would
city
hope
or
not.
the county want any part of that.
I would hope not.
But
That's
the
a
city
nightmare in
ended up
itself.
taking over the passport division that was with the post office. The post office blew that, but the city of Jacksonville ended up taking that over. That's a lot of work right there.
It's a whole lot of
But
work.
but to put somebody into the position of being a DMV clerk, that's a lot of training involved, I would think.
Yes.
But because people, I mean, passports is semi high volume, but nothing like going to get your tags.
Nope.
Nothing like getting your tags. I mean that's comparing apples to oranges right there.
You got to get tags for your boat trailers. You got to
Yes.
get tags for your utility trailers. You got to get tags for your motorcycles. You've
Right.
got to get tags for your cars.
It's where you pay your
Yes.
property
Well,
tax. at.
Kelly,
Yeah.
has Robin said anything about how this is affecting selling new cars on the lot and having to get them tagged?
He
Probably
hasn't
hasn't
said anything,
happened
but I
yet.
haven't asked him either.
Right.
I will ask him. I'm
It's going to
curious.
come down
It is
Sure.
absolutely going to come down.
because they
Yes.
generally hold them, like a week's worth of
Right.
whatever number,
Mhm.
3 days,
Yeah.
something like
Right.
that. And then they take them all down.
Yeah.
Where are they going
Where are
to
they
go?
going to go?
They got to go
That's
to
true. Where are they going to
Maysville,
go?
and they're going
You
to
better
overload
Poor little
Maysville.
Pack a
Maysville.
lunch.
Maysville's going to lock their door because they don't want to deal with the crowds.
You better
Yeah, I
pack
feel
a
bad
You know
lunch,
the
for
best thing Maysville could do?
close
Hire
the doors. Oops. Sorry.
hire all those people that were employed in Jacksonville.
I would, yeah. But do they have the funds to do it?
Well, if the money started coming in, they would,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
because they're already trained.
Mr. Hargett owns that building. So it's not like some other contractor can go in there and go use your building. Where would they put, and that building's a big building if you've
Mhm.
ever been in there. I mean, it
Yeah.
was very well suited for a license plate agency. I'm sitting there racking my brain yesterday. Where would they put a building? And I can't, nothing comes to mind
Burton
right
Park.
now. They'd have to build something.
know
though.
that.
That'd take 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a problem. Thankfully, I just paid all my tags and stuff for all 3 cars, so I'm
Well, I
good
will
until next
say-
year.
Honestly, the only dealings I have are just renewing my tag, and I do it online.
Yeah, but how about if you trade,
But if unless you have a dealership that's handling all that for you,
or when you trade your
that's
vehicle?
right.
Let's say I sell Lee my car,
Uh-huh.
and now
good
where are we
luck.
gonna go to get that done? I mean, like this is a mess.
She'll take a day off and go to somewhere.
We
Yeah.
probably have to go.
I think really
Raleigh.
what they ought to do is go overload the great.
I'd go to Raleigh.
the
have a-
capital.
take
And
a
just
bus.
overload.
Yeah,
Get a busload of all the dealers.
Yeah.
And go up there one day from Jacksonville. And anybody else who wants to
So-
go.
hey, general public, come on, let's get a bus and let's go up there and take like 3 or 4 buses up there. That'll because then they're going to be required to work. But once again, half the people in Raleigh are still working from home. I deal with DHH employees; they're still at home working.
Can't do that working for DMV. You got to have the
Wow.
computers
Right.
over there because you got to
what you're
hand stuff.
saying.
What's going to be next? The license plate agency? I mean, the driver's license agency?
That's a state
That,
agency.
that's run by the state.
Yeah.
Those are all state
What's
employees.
going to be next? Are they going to make cuts on them?
No, they're just going to increase their fees. Let's be real about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of fees, are you passing any sheets on your way to pick up your mama?
Once I get into Burlington, I stop at
$1.99
exit. I
a
have my
gallon for
sheets out like that.
Thanksgiving.
Yep. And then as soon as I get in Eden, North Carolina, guess where I go straight
Why
to?
don't you get yourself a tanker truck and take it with
I
you?
would love
Through November 27th, Black Friday, $1.99 a gallon of gas.
Well, I'm going to get gas here, but I'm also going mainly for my hot chocolate that they make with
Oh,
real
for
vanilla
heaven's
ice cream, Rayford. You think next time I go to Greenville, I'm going to go to Sheets. I'm going to bring you a hot chocolate back.
Well, it's not going to be hot.
I don't care. You heat it in the microwave. It will still taste the same. I have turned people on to
Oh
that,
my
and I
gosh.
have known 2 people that specifically drove after they didn't believe me till they tried a Sheets hot chocolate. They have specifically driven to Greenville just to get hot chocolate, and they said, "Why did you do this to me? I'm addicted." I told you. And Sheets, I contacted Sheets corporate office to say, "We need a Sheets here. We have military. You guys would make a fortune here. Whoever tried to franchise a Sheets would become rich very quickly." And they talk about we don't have the population. Do y'all not understand where this isn't Edenton or, this is Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Oh,
We have a military
Camp
base
Lejeune,
here.
2 of them.
So I'm like, what's happening right now? I just think they didn't understand where I said we were from. But yeah, so no, I am stopping. I have to wait till I get to Alamance County to do it, but it's okay.
All right, let's take a break. You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. Weather when we come back.
Casey Kasem has unlocked the American Top 40 Vaults and is replaying original shows from the 70s. This week, Casey takes you back to November 27th, 1971. That's when Al Green was tired of being alone. Melanie found a brand new key. Lou Rawls felt like a natural man. And the Shylights wondered, have you seen her? You'll hear those songs and all the top 40 hits from November 27th, 1971, right here on American Top 40, the 70s.
Check out Casey Saturday mornings 8 to 11 on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
When you wake up well-rested on a great mattress, everything becomes clear. My life coach has a terrible life. Things you missed when you were tired finally reveal themselves.
My passport is in the pocket of the duffel bag I took to Mexico.
It's the Black Friday sale at Mattress Firm. Get a king bed for a queen price and save up to $700 on Sealy. Plus, get a free adjustable base with select mattresses. And if you see a better price, we'll match it. The right mattress matters. We'll find yours. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
This holiday season, Famous Footwear is the place to shop the season's hottest shoes for the whole family with the Famous FOGO event. For a limited time, when you buy one pair, get the second half off from all your favorite brands like New Balance, Bear Paw, Adidas, and more. Give the gift of famously great shoes and savings this holiday season. Shop famous.com or bring the family into a Famous Footwear near you. Buy one item, get a second item of equal or lesser value for half price. Some exclusions apply.
Mills International, your authorized Cub Cadet independent dealer, 801 South Queen Street, Kinston, has the right Cub Cadet mower and accessories to handle any lawn, as well as expert advice, great selection, and support to find the right Cub Cadet mower for you. Cub Cadet is designed for those that love to lawn, featuring the all-new Ultima Series, forged for strength, durability, and comfort. See the full line of the Cub Cadet Ultima Series and zero-turn mowers at your local independent Cub Cadet dealer. Mills International, 801 South Queen Street, Kinston. Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season.
Hello, I am Senator Michael Lazzara, and as we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunity to serve as your senator. On this special day, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation for your trust and support. Thanksgiving is a time to come together, to reflect on our blessings, and to celebrate the spirit of unity that defines our great nation. It is a day to express our gratitude for the freedoms we enjoy, for the opportunities that lie before us, and for the strength and resilience of the American people. This Thanksgiving, let us remember those who are less fortunate. Please keep them in your prayers. And on behalf of my team and myself, I wish you and your loved ones a joyous and bountiful Thanksgiving. May this holiday season be filled with warmth, happiness, and abundance of blessings.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Drs. Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
This is Mayor John Davis reporting from Swansboro. I actually sit here in Dairy Queen, and we would love for you to come visit us over the holidays. We'd like to take this Thanksgiving season to say thank you to our troops and to our veterans, especially to those who are deployed. I also want to say thank you to our teachers and our principals for the hard work that you have done this year. And also thank you to the Swansboro town staff for all your efforts.
Good morning. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Tal.
And we're the Hooters girls right here in Jacksonville.
First things first, Hooters is wishing one and all a great Thanksgiving.
And we want to give thanks to all of our men and women who are deployed and cannot celebrate with their families.
Thanksgiving is a perfect time to offer thanks to all of our first responders.
And there are no holidays when their service is not required.
We invite everyone to check out the November specials at the Jacksonville Hooters on Western Boulevard.
Game day deals for the all-day, everyday fan.
Be sure to ask about the fan filler, a great deal for you and a friend.
The home team spread, plenty to share.
Ask your bartender or server about the 2024 Hooters calendar on sale right now.
Hooters is where it's happening.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986.
Down East is your local Bryant factory authorized dealer. Down East, Bryant, whatever it takes to keep you warm.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986. DownEastHeating.com.
Ready or not, the holidays are here and your calendar is crowded. So if and when your heating system goes out, Down East and Bryant is ready to do whatever it takes to make your home warm again. Because your friends and relatives are arriving any minute. Just call Down East at 910-346-4311.
Down East, heating and air conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986. DownEastHeating.com.
It's not for everyone, only for you. The medication your doctor prescribes is exclusively yours to take as directed. Nobody else should be taking it. It's up to you to keep your medication secure and to safely dispose of any unused medications. Don't let anyone take what's yours. Your prescription, your responsibility. Be aware, don't share. Lock your meds.
Supported by NCDHHS, Division of Mental Health, Developmental Disabilities, and Substance Abuse Services. Visit lockyourmeds.org/NC.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
Black Friday, only a couple days away. It might not be what it once was, not nearly the hype, except online, that it was in years past, but from 8:30 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Friday at Tideline Marine, there are really some cool deals. The Tideline folks have added a special $5,000 price reduction, not only for the Aloha pontoon boats we've been telling you about, but for the Aquasport Center consoles. $5,000 you can save Friday between 8:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. In addition, there's savings of 50% on all gift shop merchandise, as well as all Christmas decorations. Got a lot of nautically oriented Christmas decorations still there. But wait, there's more. On Friday, Tideline will take off 10% on any in-stock Mercury outboards or any boat trailers. Can't beat that for a Black Friday deal. Along with that, there will be door giveaways from 8:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville. Got a gale warning in effect through this afternoon. Whoa, today offshore southwesterly winds 20 to 25 knots, becoming westerly in the afternoon, gusts to 35 knots. Seas 7 to 9 feet. Dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers rough. Tomorrow, northerly winds 15 to 20 offshore, gusts to 25, becoming northwesterly 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Seas 4 to 6 feet, subsiding to 2 to 3 in the afternoon. Near shore seas 2 to 4 feet. Dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers choppy, diminishing to a light chop in the afternoon. Friday going into the weekend, it looks divine. The northerly winds 5 to 10 knots, seas around 2 feet. Sounds and rivers a light chop.
Well, it's currently 69, but the temperatures are going to fall to about 59 by 5 p.m. Rain and thunderstorms all day, and some of the storms can produce very heavy rainfall. It is, we're expected to get between 1 inches of rain. So please be safe out there. Tonight, cloudy, then clearing with a low of 41. It will be gusty with gusts tonight as high as 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny, high of 60. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 38, so turn your heat on. Friday, mostly cloudy, a high of 60. Friday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 41. And on Saturday, partly sunny, but a high of only 53. It'll be chilly on Saturday.
Sound like a good football Friday night football, what, right? If
I
we
wish.
were playing.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm looking at this application to fill out for DMV contract. I'll talk about it after the
Dr.
phone.
Rose.
She's more important.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good morning, Dr. Rose. How are you?
I am doing well.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Oh well, you know, I can't get rid of this frog in my throat. Yeah.
I'm hearing that a lot from a lot of different people and for long amounts of time.
Yeah. What can we do about it?
I think some saltwater rinses would be good.
Okay.
I actually have a little guy that I had to send to the ears, nose, and throat specialist
Oh boy.
because he got a bad cold, and it left him with hoarseness that he hasn't been able to shake for, I think it's like 3 months. They actually had to do a special procedure where they had to look at his throat and the areas around it to make sure that nothing was wrong with it. And it was fine, and the specialist said, just give it some time, some more time. This little guy sounds like a little frog. Yeah.
Okay. We got it's that time of year, when we get on again and off again, temperature changes. I mean, sometimes they can be fairly severe. Wow.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's part of the problem. Of course, the ragweed and all those leaves falling all at one time, and it having been that dry for that long didn't help matters much. And so I think the combination of this temperature changes with the environmental things that cause allergies have really put a spin on things. And it's not just, and if on top of that you catch a little bit of a cold, a little bit of strep, then you're going to be quite sick.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It's upon us. And a lot of people out there, including yours truly, are probably going to go overindulge in turkey
Oh, yes.
and other foods. Dessert to go along with that turkey, right? Because the turkey doesn't last you too long. Gravy, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and all that. What kind of medical advice could you offer?
All right. Well, first, try not to overindulge, but we will all overindulge, some more than others. But have a plan, and drink lots of water, so that in whatever ways possible, you can get rid of some of that salt. It can run quickly through your GI system. But then make sure you rest a little bit after you overindulge. And it's going to be a pretty day tomorrow with a high of around 60 around here, probably more like 65 in your neck of the woods. Make sure you have a plan to go outside and move.
Yeah.
And you will feel better when you do that. But if you have a plan, you say, okay, so I know I'm going to overindulge because Auntie Peggy's, stuffing is so good. I just have to have an extra scoop.
Yeah.
Have a plan. You know you're going to probably do that. Try not to have a plan. Okay, I'm going to not take more than one extra scoop. Okay, once I get to that other extra scoop, slow down because that's my last one. But then afterwards, have a plan. Maybe a nice brisk walk. Everybody can go walking afterwards for a couple of miles. Not just to get, to lose the weight, because you're not going to lose it that quickly.
No.
To get things moving to feel a little bit better.
Yeah, good exercise after a good meal is always a good thing to have too. And it gets your system back on track. And maybe if you've got a gym membership and everybody's gone and left you, you can go swimming in the pool at your gym, or get out there and do a little workout there. That might work too.
I think that's a good idea because it sure will be quiet over there.
Yeah, probably so. That would be the best time to go. You got big plans for the day?
No, very quiet. Our Hannah is still in medical school, so it's just Dave and I. We're just going to have a nice dinner at our favorite place to eat that's open, and just come on back and hopefully, because it's going to be a little nice, make a fire and sit outside for a little while.
There you go. Fire in the fire pit. That'll be good. Well, happy
That's
Thanksgiving to you, Doc.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope that we think about what this holiday is really about. I think that sitting around the table and having everybody say a couple of things that they're very thankful for puts us in the right state of mind.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll see you next week.
Have
Okay,
a good one,
talk to you
Dr.
next
Rose.
All right, bye-bye. You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom, 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. Don't go too far. Wait, you're right in the house, and we'll find out more when we get back.
We got his Rick Dees, and don't forget about Sports Talk with Chris Rayner. Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Great interviews, the latest in local, college, and pro sports. Chris Rayner is number one. Find Chris right here on Freedom 97.1 and 1120 AM WSME.
Hey everyone, this is Melissa Oakley, Onslow County Board of Education member, and I just wanted to express my gratitude by wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving, and also expressing that I am grateful and thankful for our Onslow County school students and staff, everyone that makes our district go around every day has such an important place. And sometimes we forget to say thank you. So please consider this simple message of gratitude a huge thank you from me to you. Have a happy Thanksgiving, a happy holiday season, and a Merry Christmas. God bless you.
If you have a project that requires ready-mix concrete, whether a driveway, patio, livestock housing, outdoor kitchen, or something special for the holidays, Mixed Masters Concrete of Beulaville can handle the job. Large or small, Mixed Masters Concrete offers residential, commercial, and agricultural contract work with professional service and fast delivery. Owner Scott Thigpen provides free estimates, and Mixed Masters Concrete will deliver on Saturdays. In addition to expert concrete service, KPT Masonry does complete concrete finishing. So, for ready-mix concrete and professional concrete finishing, phone 910-298-6153. Mixed Masters Concrete and KPT Masonry of Beulaville. Proud to be part of the continuing growth of Eastern North Carolina, and thanks all our military families and all that serve.
If your plans include hitting the road this year to do some traveling, make sure a visit to Silent Service Center is on your to-do list. Travel safety starts with the tires on your vehicle, and a visit to Silent Service Center will give you peace of mind with the best value in all name brand tires and the largest selection of used tires in this area. In addition to quality tires, Silent Service Center is a North Carolina inspection station and does complete brake service, oil changes, helmet service. Silent Service Center, 1707 Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville, and 108 West Main Street, Havelock. Phone 910-353-4760.
As Thanksgiving approaches, we here at John Stars Electric would like to express our gratitude to the brave men and women of our military who stand tall defending our freedom. This season, join us in giving thanks and showing appreciation to those who serve. In the spirit of gratitude and preparedness, John Stars Electric wants to help ensure your home or business stays powered up when you need it the most with a Generac home standby generator. With the unpredictable nature of power outages, it's essential to have a peace of mind knowing you have a reliable source of power. Give us a call today, 910-989-1908, or find us on Facebook for a free quote and power up your life with John Stars Electric.
This is Mayor John Davis reporting from Swansboro. I actually sit here in Dairy Queen, and we would love for you to come visit us over the holidays. We'd like to take this Thanksgiving season to say thank you to our troops and to our veterans, especially to those who are deployed. I also want to say thank you to our teachers and our principals for the hard work that you have done this year. And also thank you to the Swansboro town staff for all your efforts.
Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local carrier indoor weather team. Serving all of your heating and air conditioning needs since 1967. Now offers residential and commercial duct and dryer vent cleaning. Now offers expert residential and commercial plumbing service. In case of a power outage due to a storm or for any other reason, be prepared with a Generac generator for your home or business. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning has Generac generators in stock, ready to install today. Remember, better breathing comes with cleaner air. Let Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning improve the air quality in your home or business with professional air duct cleaning. As always, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning is available 24/7 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing emergency needs. Turn to the carrier experts, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, with locations in Jacksonville and Hampstead. Visit online, humphreyheating.com. and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning since 1967. Relax. We're on the way.
If you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Mitsubishi pre-owned car or truck, look no further than Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard. Because at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, they give it away and guarantee all their customers financing. At Bob Mills, there is no high pressure, no smoke mirrors, or running back and forth to a sales manager. Buying a new Mitsubishi or quality pre-owned car or truck should be a fun experience. And that's what you'll have at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard in Jacksonville, because they give it away.
Good morning. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Tal.
And we're the Hooters girls right here in Jacksonville. First things first, Hooters is wishing one and all a great Thanksgiving.
And we want to give thanks to all of our men and women who are deployed and cannot celebrate with their families.
Thanksgiving is a perfect time to offer thanks to all of our first responders.
And there are no holidays when their service is not required.
We invite everyone to check out the November specials at the Jacksonville Hooters on Western Boulevard.
Game day deals for the all-day, everyday fan.
Be sure to ask about the fan filler, a great deal for you and a friend.
The home team spread, plenty to share.
Ask your bartender or server about the 2024 Hooters calendar on sale right now.
Hooters is where it's happening.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Okay, we're back. And as I said, going into the break there, we have been joined by Peter Wright for a weekly visit here. And your last day of work probably today for a while, isn't it?
Well, actually, I'm not in the Walmart today, but I'm still working, and I'll probably be working. I've got appointments on Friday too, so
okay,
I'm taking Thursday off.
Good. Going to have some turkey.
I can't eat turkey. It's one of the things that goes against. It goes my rheumatoid arthritis. Well, chicken flares me up. I haven't ever tried turkey. I think it's too similar, so I've never taken the risk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
likely be the same. So anyway, well, okay. You're normally located at the kiosk in the Walmart on North Marine Boulevard, right behind the Golden Corral.
That's right.
From 10 o'clock until 6 o'clock, except for an hour out for lunch from 1 to 2-ish.
Yeah.
But you can't be there today. Obviously, it's a pretty busy shopping time for the Walmart folks, and there will be a lot of confusion in there. You probably don't want to be mobbed today.
Yeah, but Walmart wants us out of the store during the Thanksgiving period. So
melee.
Yeah.
So, but you'll be back next week.
I'll be back on Monday, and then I'll be there 7 days a week, from 10 till 6 with an hour off for lunch. So I'll be there, 7 days a week until the 7th of December.
Okay, 7th of December. Of course, we all know it is Pearl Harbor Day. The sneak attack day, and people have until then, if you want to make some changes in your Medicare provider or add some whatever, you need to see Peter. Can you do that up through and including the 7th? If they come in on the 7th, you can make that happen?
Yes, on the 7th, I can still make it happen. Yeah.
Okay.
But after the 7th, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. After the 7th, you're one and done. Unless you're just turning 65 and you become eligible throughout the year, you can make decisions then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not too early to start planning for next year, because I know all of you have been bombarded by radio ads, TV ads, telephone scammers, and all sorts of good stuff. The ads on radio and TV are legitimate ads in most cases.
Yes, they would be on radio and TV.
They're controlled by
the
feds for one thing. And you start scamming people over radio or TV, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But those guys are placing those phone calls to you or overloading your emails, scaring you to death, promising you the moon.
Yeah.
Not good.
Be careful. If somebody has you and you haven't got a relationship with them already and they're just phoning you out of the blue, then be very careful. Because you don't know who that person is contracted with. They may only be contracted with one company. They're maybe just trying to push you into a product that they sell and nothing else. And so it's not the right. It may not be the right product for you. So,
how many companies are licensed to work in North Carolina for the Medicare program?
It's 13 plus, somewhere around there.
Okay.
I know last year I was contracted with think 12 of them. There were about 2 I wasn't contracted with. And it must be around that figure now.
Okay.
This year, I'm only contracted with about, I think, 8 or 9 of them. But I've tried to get everyone on the East Coast and around the Raleigh-Durham area. Some to the west I haven't got.
Okay. That's something to work for next year then, right? Now, if they manage to change their plan this year before the 7th, and then they suddenly say, well, throughout the year, I'm not getting quite the benefits that I was hoping to get or whatever. They're not operating as fast or as my old insurance provider did. They can change back again, right, next year?
Yeah. You mean during the annual enrollment period?
Yeah.
Okay. There is an open enrollment period too, where if, for instance, during January, February, and March, you have a doctor that's not in the network, or you find you've got a drug that isn't covered by the formulary on the plan you're on. In other words, you've got a drug that's not covered, then you can make one change during January, February, or March.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now, that one drug thing, or any drugs, whatever, you might be fine when you're going into the program. But then suddenly you have a situation that occurs, like I've had, that you end up and you get new drugs. They give you some new stuff, take you off some of the old, give you some of the new. And if that's not covered, then that could be an issue.
Could be, but as we've discussed several times on the show, there are ways to get your drugs different ways. For instance,
assistance.
Patient assistance programs, getting a formulary exception, using Good RX, things like that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so there are some other opportunities.
Yes.
For doctors, though, if they're out of the program type doctors, you're kind of stuck there unless you want to change doctors, right?
Yes, I suppose the only other way you could see a doctor if they're out of the network is pay for it yourself. If it's somebody that you really want to see. Like I've got 2 doctors that will not accept Medicare Advantage plans. So the one, the one will, but I happen to be in an Advantage plan that she's not covering. So I pay for that.
Now,
so you can go out of the network and pay for it yourself if you really want to.
Well, in one particular case, that's what I do, is I pay for it myself. But they also gave me some forms to fill out each time, and they say you've got, I forgot, 6 months or so. The process, the procedure that I get done is covered by Humana in my case.
Yeah.
But they just don't accept it, anything. So, but they fill out a form every time I go to see them, and I haven't filed them yet because I just don't want to do it every 2 weeks or whatever. So I'm just accumulating a bunch of them. Then I'm going to fill out the form for Humana. I've already got the blank forms and send all the paperwork in, and hopefully they'll take care of it.
Yeah.
But that
should work as long as you don't leave it too long.
Yeah. They told me how much time I had before I had to file it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to file one every 2 weeks. That's just a pain.
Yeah. It depends on whether you got an HMO or a PPO plan. If you got a PPO plan, then you can do what you're doing right now. If I'm on an HMO plan at the moment, and if my doctor is out of the network, then my doctor's out of the network. I can't get him paid for. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back on the other side. If you've got a question, you've got to have a concern, and we're right down here to right at 2 weeks now from now, till you can make your changes. If you've got a question you'd like to ask Peter over the air, come on, ring us up, 910-333-0139. You're live and local Real Talk. We'll be right back.
C&S Paint, Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957, with 3 locations serving the Crystal Coast, has everything you need from brushes to Olympic stain and quality Benjamin Moore paint. Benjamin Moore offers unmatched color and durability, so the color will last for years to come. Whether a do-it-yourself or a paint contractor, when you shop CNS Paint Center with 3 locations, you're not just improving your home or construction site, you're supporting a local business too. CNS Paint Center, Olympic Stain, and Benjamin Moore. Paint for everything that matters. CNS Paint Center, 105 Wayne Drive, Morehead City, 6 Doris Avenue, Jacksonville, and 504 Cedar Point Boulevard, Cedar Point. CNS Paint. Phone 910-455-0210. Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957.
Modern Exterminating 627 College Street, Jacksonville has proudly been serving the pest control needs of Onslow and surrounding counties since 1952. That's 70 years of protecting the health and property of our citizens from rodents, termites, mosquitoes, and all other pests. Modern Exterminating offers inspection without obligation. Being authorized to serve government quarters, Modern Exterminating takes this opportunity to thank those who serve and allowing us to handle all your pest control needs. If what they use don't zap them, they'll trap them. And if you're not satisfied, they'll step on them. The bug stops here. Modern Exterminating, family owned and operated since 1952. Call today, 910-455-5122. That's 910-455-5122 for Modern Exterminating.
As Thanksgiving approaches, we here at John Stars Electric would like to express our gratitude to the brave men and women of our military who stand tall defending our freedom. This season, join us in giving thanks and showing appreciation to those who serve. In the spirit of gratitude and preparedness, John Stars Electric wants to help ensure your home or business stays powered up when you need it the most with a Generac home standby generator. With the unpredictable nature of power outages, it's essential to have a peace of mind knowing you have a reliable source of power. Give us a call today, 910-989-1908, or find us on Facebook for a free quote and power up your life with John Stars Electric.
Looking for a job? Full-time? Part-time? Il Cigno Italiano Restaurant wants you. We're currently hiring for hostesses, servers, bartenders, and dishwashers. Il Cigno Italiano is a family-owned, fast-paced restaurant that offers the best in fine dining on the Crystal Coast. If you're hardworking, reliable, professional, and have a desire to always strive for better, we want to talk to you. Make great money and be a part of an outstanding, dedicated team. Il Cigno Italiano on West Corbett Avenue in Swansboro.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full-color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
Coastal Bank and Trust thanks you for allowing us the privilege of handling all your banking needs, including personal and commercial loans to mortgage services. With locations in Jacksonville, Holly Ridge, Richlands, and Morehead City, Coastal Bank and Trust truly is a community bank dedicated to those we serve and is proud to be a part of the continued growth of Onslow, Carteret, and surrounding counties, and looks forward to meeting you. Thank you for voting us the best of the best 5 years in a row. FDIC insured and an equal housing lender.
Hello, I am Senator Michael Lazzara, and as we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunity to serve as your senator. On this special day, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation for your trust and support. Thanksgiving is a time to come together, to reflect on our blessings, and to celebrate the spirit of unity that defines our great nation. It is a day to express our gratitude for the freedoms we enjoy, for the opportunities that lie before us, and for the strength and resilience of the American people. This Thanksgiving, let us remember those who are less fortunate. Please keep them in your prayers. And on behalf of my team and myself, I wish you and your loved ones a joyous and bountiful Thanksgiving. May this holiday season be filled with warmth, happiness, and abundance of blessings.
Great Gas and Oil Company, and of course, Wismart and Chappie's Chicken, located at 41 4111 Road, right here in Jacksonville. And 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert, has all you need when it comes to convenience for gas, cold beverages, and a great selection for quick pickup essentials. Enjoy fresh, not frozen, delicious meals at Chappie's Chicken, located inside Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert. So if you're in a hurry, get it all. Gas, ice cold beverages, convenience store items, and delicious, fresh, not frozen, Chappie's Chicken at Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road, Jacksonville, and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we're back in the studio with us is Peter Wright, and he's the Medicare guru, the expert on Medicare. You have about 2 weeks now. If you're in Medicare, on a Medicare plan, and you want to make some changes, you've got until the 7th of December to make those changes. So hurry on down. Peter, if you're a veteran, military veteran, maybe not retired, but just a veteran, are there any things that people need to know?
Yeah, if you're a veteran and you have Medicare A and B, and you've got VA or TRICARE for life, and you don't have an Advantage plan that goes with that, then putting an Advantage plan with your Medicare A and B and VA or TRICARE, that can give you you get the chance to get a lot of extra benefits at no cost to you. So that can work really well. And the second thing I would say, if you're a veteran and you do have one of those plans already, but you haven't looked at it this year, you really want to review it. There's a new company that's here in Onslow County, and it's really worthwhile taking a look at what you've got and what you could get this year. I've had a lot of people make some changes, so that's very important.
There are a lot of individuals. I can think of one very close to you right now, who is a federal retiree. They generally have the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan right up front, right?
Yes.
So, what is there something special that you can suggest to them?
Yes, and I haven't seen any federal retirees so far this year. Normally I help at least 5 to 10 of them, and I haven't had a single person come in. So if you are a federal retiree with a Blue Cross plan, Blue Cross has specifically made a freedom plan that goes hand in hand with that. Right. And
do it.
And it gives you extra benefits. Like it's you get $100 back each month on your Social Security check. And
can I borrow $100?
And a lot of other benefits too. Like you can have someone come to your home if you would like to help clean it or do food preparation. And
I'd have to clean it first. I can let anybody come in my house dirty.
But, yeah. So,
but it's a good it's good because as years come upon and maybe a day I'll fall and break something and my house needs to be cleaned. So
yeah.
Take advantage.
Yeah, there you go. Could you just maybe gift them and tell them to come on over here and cook for me or something?
I could just we'll work it out.
There you go. That sounds good.
It's falling on me.
It's
Peter's paper clip.
Oh,
and flew and hit me.
She thought it was a bug. That's what it was.
I was about to leave the room.
I didn't bring a paper clip in here.
Okay, well, I don't know where it came from, but anyway.
I think that was from yesterday.
Okay.
Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Bridget. I called probably 2 weeks ago when you guys were talking to Medicare, and I just wanted to know: do we need to have an appointment to go into Walmart?
No.
To talk?
No.
No.
I can't. I've tried to do appointments in the past, and it's impossible. So the best thing is just come and see me. If you get in there early in the morning, 10 o'clock, that's been a good time. Just try any time. Mostly I may be dealing with somebody, but it's normally about a 10 to 20 minute wait. But that's about it.
No.
I try to,
Okay.
it depends on the case, but I try to do it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
But if we get there about 10, we're good. Because I'll just take my lunchtime at that hour.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, Bridget, he's not going to be there until next Monday. Walmart.
I've heard that.
Yeah, okay.
I've heard that. So I was like, my plan was to go Friday. So I'm glad I listened today.
Well,
okay. So I will bring my husband and I on Monday because I think we follow under that federal plan.
Question, Peter, you can meet her somewhere else, like, correct?
On Friday.
How does that work? Or would that be too difficult?
I could actually, if you phone me after this radio show, and I should be able to meet with you if you wanted to today, or
today or Friday.
Yeah, not Friday.
No.
Oh, I'm going to be in the Durham area on Friday.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm going to be busy, pre-prepping, and everybody knows what that means.
I certainly do.
Monday, I mean, my husband and I can just go on in there because it'll be both of us. So
Okay.
we'll go on in there Monday morning. I just didn't want to miss it. And I keep procrastinating because I'm a procrastinator. And I'm listening today because you were on it. Well, I listen every morning.
Thank you.
I just want to get in there on. I want to get it done. So
Yes,
I'll be there.
okay.
My husband, I'll be there Monday morning.
Yeah. And if there's a whole line of people now waiting to see me on Monday morning, then
They'll watch it be. Yeah, they'll watch everybody be rushed in.
All right, everyone listening, Bridget's first.
Bridget,
I know. I'm first. I'm taking my lunch then. But that's all good. We do what we got to do because I want to get it done. And I
Okay.
appreciate what you do. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you guys. And have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
What I would suggest for Bridget, if she wants to do this, is to get there about 10 minutes early, move to the head of the line. And then one will form behind her. So that 10 minutes might make all the difference in the world. I don't know if they're going to be busy on Friday, Monday or not. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But I imagine the closer it gets to D-Day, the 7th, it's going to be, you're going to get really busy.
It gets more lined up. So the earlier people can get to me, the better, because it does on the last day it can be very
I'm sure
hectic.
The procrastinators.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break, do a little bit of Fox News. We'll be back on the other side. If you've got a question for Peter, now's your time. 910-333-0139. 910-333-0139. You're live in local Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Some of the hostages taken by Hamas during terrorist attacks in Israel last month are being released.
Israel says that it has approved this hostage negotiation deal, and what this would do, essentially allowing the release of 50 hostages, women and children, in exchange for a 4-day ceasefire, as well as the release of Palestinians currently being detained in Israel.
Fox's Alex Hogan. Bad weather in the east could disrupt some travel today, a busy one the day before Thanksgiving, and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says air travel backups are addressed in part by expanded passenger protections.
If the airline doesn't do the right thing, we can follow up and make sure they do. Around things like making sure they pay for your hotel or ground transportation or meals if they're responsible for you getting stranded.
In the Fox News Rundown podcast, 30 million airline passengers are expected to be screened in the 12-day period around Thanksgiving. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1.
WSME.
It's live and local. Real Talk.
Okay, we're back live in local Real Talk, and again, Peter Wright is in the studio this morning. If you've got a question, 910-333-0139, 910-333-0139. Anything else we have not covered this morning, Peter?
Yes, there's a couple of things. One I wanted to mention about, we were speaking about federal retirees and their benefits, and I looked it up over the break. You get, in addition to, I mentioned that $100 back, up to $100 back on your Social Security check each month. You also get the 60 hours of in-home assistance. You can get a gym membership. You get a personal emergency response system, a button you can wear around your neck to get help if you need it. You get, and for the next year, you get two you get 2 home safety devices for your
12 gauge.
bathroom. Or for your bathroom, or restroom, or maybe a non-slip mat.
good.
But you can get bars to help get you out of a bath. Things like that, and that's pretty cool for $0 premium a year.
It is. That's good stuff.
So as you were saying, what else should people be doing? You want to make sure this time of the year that if you're on an existing Advantage plan already, that you use up your benefits, because they don't roll over from year to year. For instance, I can talk about the Blue Cross plans, but all the plans may have some level of benefits. So on the Blue Cross plan, most of the Blue Cross plans have $2,000 of dental at 100%. So if you haven't gone to the dentist, and I've had a lot of people come to my kiosk that are on the Blue Cross plan and they haven't done anything with their teeth yet, and they realize they need to do it before the end of the year.
Good luck getting an appointment.
That's what I say. Yeah.
Really? Is it going to be a bit hard now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would try, because if you possibly can get that $2,000 of dental taken care of, because then it recharges back in January, and you get another $2,000 of dental. Same with eyeglasses or contact lenses. You've got a $300 allowance that you can use to get eyeglasses. You can get discounted hearing aids. So, yes, what?
Don't do that. That's so wrong.
That was so lame.
Yeah, but you are right. I mean, but I'm told that and I spoke to somebody only a few days ago that had spent $8,000 on a pair of hearing aids.
Yes.
So you're able with Blue Cross to get one discounted hearing aid per ear. So that's 2, both ears, $6.99 to $9.99 each. From their hearing provider, and it's True Hearing.
$8,000?
$8,000.
I would imagine they could hear the secrets coming out of the Pentagon for those.
Well, so some of these things I've learned. You can program your cell phone to go into your ears,
right?
So it doesn't. When it rings, you can answer it, but it's directly into your ear,
right?
And little things like that. So, and they also are very sophisticated. You can program them from your cell phone, an app, which I don't like apps, but anyway, you can program with an app to turn it up and down, to also mask some of the noises coming in from the background. If you're in a noisy restaurant, for instance, you don't want everything amplified, so you just amplify the people's voices at that time, and not all the background noise. They're very sophisticated.
Yeah,
that's why they cost $8,000. Yeah, I know.
I'm sure there's a huge markup on those.
Yes, for sure.
Irritating. Yeah. And then you've got, you get 24 rides to health related locations, like your doctor's office or your pharmacy. And I only thought about that yesterday, but I suddenly realized, because I was in the conversation with somebody, that Walmart is a pharmacy, isn't it? So if you're stuck at home and you don't have transport, you can go to Walmart to get your medicines, but you can also go shopping too. And so you can justly order you make use of that.
Who provides the rights?
How do they get to the groceries?
Do you call a taxi and then submit the bill for reimbursement?
No, you organize it 2 or 3 days in advance with Blue Cross. You phone up a member number, and you use that in order to. Because I do have people, and I was speaking to a lady last night who was actually on a different plan, and she was saying that she'd just lost that plan, and what could she do to get transportation? And,
interesting.
Yeah. So that is one thing I hadn't thought about. Medications, make sure you've got enough for the new year, especially if you're going to be moving plans. And of course, you've got an over-the-counter allowance on the Blue Cross plan. It's often, for this year, it's $70 per quarter. make sure you use that app.
That's a lot of over-the-counter drugs, though, in a quarter, isn't it?
It's a lot of because I've tried to spend, and I, as I think I've told you before, I bought
aspirins.
I bought what do you call it?
Anti-
Petroleum jelly, Vaseline.
Oh, for God's sake!
Because I was using it
Amen.
for my car battery and various things like that in the
So
garage.
I can go in there and buy a bunch of Tylenol.
Yeah,
and
I do it for my brother. Bandages, Tylenol,
Oh,
Neosporin.
man.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
let this.
You can get Christmas
wax.
gifts. You could get
Yeah.
the blood pressure monitor or something
can
and
do
give
that,
that as
yeah.
a Christmas
I had a
gift or a
client that
scale.
does that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I need to go do that.
Yeah.
Then
If
in
someone's-
January, I can turn around and buy more.
Let's say also if you're like diabetic, you need some of the finger pricky things.
Yes.
You can get those too if you know.
Does
There's a lot.
eyeliner count?
It's over the counter.
And then of course you've got that 60 hours of in-home assistance,
Right.
which is to help people with with cooking or with preparing a food, in other words, or keeping you company or cleaning a house. So I mean, if you haven't used it, you don't have to be ill to use it. You could use it to help you prepare for Christmas. Or,
Well, let's
you
get
know.
back to shopping. So, if I was to go in there, like, bottles of Tylenol, antacids, whatever, do I just, when it comes time to pay, do I just present my insurance card?
With Blue Cross, I'm pretty certain, and that you see, I haven't done it myself. I'm one of these people that hasn't
Well, I'll
used
tell you
over
how I
the
do
counter
it.
much.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it.
Kelly's gonna
My
school me.
brother doesn't have Blue Cross. He has United Healthcare, but it's the same thing. I go onto their website, and when you have you have a login, you do all that. I order it through that, and they deliver it to his house.
Yeah,
You're
and you
just a
can do it that
queen.
way, and
Yeah.
or with United
Kelly's the
Healthcare.
Queen
You-
of shopping.
You can also use your card
Yeah.
at Walmart and
I have a
stores like
client
that.
that takes their
And-
card, like what Peter has, and they go to Walmart and they swipe it. But for my brother, I do it from here, and he lives 4 hours away.
Right.
But I order his stuff for him, vitamins,
Right.
like Neosporin.
I just bought a couple bottles of
yeah.
vitamins, and they're not
Vitamins are
cheap.
expensive. So he specifically asked this time for vitamins
make my
and
list
like
this
that kind
weekend.
of thing. Yeah, go do it. But yeah, have
Yeah.
the card, or I do it online through the website for the insurance company. But because
Okay.
it shows, there'll be a tab on there where your benefits are, and it will tell you how much you have left to spend. You can spend them all at once, or because it's in a quarter, or you can do like I've done it before, broken up. Like this month I did this, and I'm
Right.
like, what else do you
Okay.
need? And then he'll tell me that.
All
Yeah.
right, that's good to know.
No,
Heck
that's
yeah.
great. And the Blue Cross, you should have a card like that too. I think over the counter card with a Blue Cross
No.
plan.
You can
you
order
get-
it. It's on your plan. Go on your website. You probably don't go on your Blue Cross
No,
website, do you?
No.
Oh, God. Okay. Go on.
So you have an
there.
OTC card,
They
and
will
you
give
can
you a
use
card.
that at Walmart.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
I
you
will
can also
jump right on that this weekend.
And United
Yeah.
Healthcare has that card too. Like I have a client that goes, but
Yeah.
blood pressure cuffs, everything. Like there's like a lot you can get.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I will definitely
Yeah.
learned a
See,
lot
it's
today.
shopping. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sneak in a thing of lipstick or something too.
So the 60 hours of in-home assistance that you don't think is too interesting, but it's really good for some people.
Right.
Say you've got an old somebody that you're looking after at home, and one of your parents or so. You can use up that time to give you a break. So you can have somebody come to the home and make
Yes,
sure they're
yes,
keeping an
that's
eye
very
on them.
important.
Because I've got a couple of people that are doing that.
Yes.
And then
Great.
the last thing is a gym membership. Of course, that's that's one of the benefits you get to.
And I'll tell you, it's a good benefit. I have a client that really utilizes it, the gym membership, a lot. Like it's a good deal.
Yeah.
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 Highly recommend.
Well, I've put it off for a couple of years now, but I'm going to the gym over here because I will be. I'm already signed up and I'm in, but not for the workout. Other than the pool, they have a swimming pool,
Yeah.
indoor pool,
Yes,
and that's what I want to do.
Which gym is that?
That's
Onslow
Fitness Center.
Yeah.
Onslow
Across
Fitness
from
Center.
Jacksonville
Across from
High School.
Jacksonville High.
Okay. Because I heard there's also a Quartz Plus. They've also got
Yes, Quartz Plus has.
But I don't think
I
Quartz
don't
Plus
think
is on the
that's a-
plan, on the insurance
don't think
plan.
it
no,
is.
it's not on an insurance plan.
No.
But I
They
just
have a
put
swim.
But I will tell you one that is, it's
Yeah.
in Cape Carteret. They are on the insurance plan because that's where my client, they have a huge pool. It's much bigger than Onzo Fitness, but my client goes to that one for that reason. But yeah, so,
Onzo Fitness.
yeah, Onzo Fitness has that. It's right
I'm,
across
I'm
from
just going to
Jacksonville
take my
High School.
dive gear and go.
You won't get far. It's not that deep.
I'm gonna
I don't
make
have to
sure
go
I'm there. I'm
deep.
gonna throw money at the
Okay.
bottom and let
I'll
it
go
sink
get it.
to the bottom, so you'll have a reason for your
There
dive
you
gear.
Okay. Peter, let's go off topic for just a second. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and a lot of people have a lot to be thankful of this time of year. What do you have to be thankful for?
But I'm still alive. Seriously,
us.
yeah. But that I'm able to work because at one stage I had rheumatoid arthritis that was affecting me really severely, and I couldn't work. So that's what I'm really thankful for. That I've got an opportunity to be able to work and work really hard. So I enjoy it a lot.
I'm
and
happy
of course,
you do.
I'm thankful for family and so on, and we're getting together with my my sons. My son's just married a girl whose parents are from India, and so we're getting together with them for
Nice.
Thanksgiving. So it'll be a nice big party. So yeah,
That's wonderful. Okay. Peter, thank you again for
Yes,
coming in
thank
and,
you.
and offering this service to all the people in the area. And I know you've helped a bunch of people. And when you were talking about these over-the-counter benefits and all that sort of good stuff, and the benefits that she doesn't have a clue what's on her plan.
I know that's sad.
Lee
but
doesn't.
yes.
I don't either. Okay.
I save
That's-
$100 a month. That's the best I can tell you.
Go on your website on your plan.
yes. Look at your plan and
Yes,
see, because
sign
I just mentioned what the Blue Cross benefits are, because that's who's given us permission to talk about them
Yeah.
on this show.
How about
But
after the
other companies have benefits too.
They
You need
do.
to look at those.
How about
Yeah.
after the 7th, after that event rolls around? You'll have a little bit more time probably to help people. Would it be possible if they come in with their plans and tell you what their plan is with their card, that you could tell them what they are actually entitled to? Maybe they don't know.
Yeah, I have that information. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So
I like it.
I got a plan.
Yeah.
I got somebody who can interpret what my
What-
benefits
what-
are.
here's
Because
what
I
you
do
can
not
get.
know.
uh-huh. So long as it's one of the Advantage plans
It is.
that I help people with.
I think you have.
So I think you may be
Yeah,
on a
you're good to
state
go.
one. So
I'm on the state Humana.
yeah, so I don't have the information for the
Oh, you
state
don't?
Humana.
Oh, okay.
So for that, you would want to phone the retirement, the state retirement office in order to find out that information.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Some years I managed to get a copy of what it is they get, but this year I haven't been able to
I
get a
think
copy.
my wife probably has a copy of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let her interpret it for me.
Yeah.
That would probably be the best. 'Cause I know you're like me. Have you been on the website and looked at your plan?
What
on the
website?
website, there we go. See, right there. You two are unreal.
Getting some new lipstick next week.
All right, Peter, thank you.
Peter, have
Thanks
a
very
wonderful
much.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, have a great time.
Wonderful
Same to
Thanksgiving.
you guys, and thank you so much.
All right.
And
we'll
I'll
see you
be
next week.
contacting you later today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super.
All right, you're live and local. We'll talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. We'll be right back.
Jacksonville and beyond. It's your friend Rick Dees. Every weekday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., your daily Dees, right here on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call David Hall, State Farm, 910-455-0440, 1218 Country Club Road, Jacksonville. Barker Electrical Corporation, located at 3163 New Bern Highway, Jacksonville, takes this time to say thank you for your past patronage and wishes you and yours a safe and happy holiday season. Barker Electrical Technology Corporation has proudly been serving the electrical needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2002, specializing in residential, commercial, and heavy industrial work. Barker Electrical Technology can handle repairs for existing homes, hot tubs, swimming pools, pool houses, control systems, and exterior structures. Now that we're in the hurricane season, it's the perfect time to get that new generator installed for all the storms Mother Nature throws your way. Fully licensed and bonded, Barker Electrical Technology is proud to be part of the continued growth of Onslow and surrounding counties. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Phone 910-358-2187. Online at barker-electrical.com. Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only copper protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, smart strand, forever clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech, luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. It's suitable for all pets. For details, contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022 in the flooring, covering, and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floor Covering. They're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Watkins Floor Covering. Family owned and operated since 1997 with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it, we stand behind it. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Doctors Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
The holiday travel season is almost here, and if you need automotive service before hitting the highways or just regular maintenance, Cedar Point Tire, the best automotive shop in Cedar Point, is here for you. Cedar Point Tire is more than just a tire store. They offer fast auto service from tune-ups to flat tire repair and all alignment and suspension services too. Cedar Point Tire. They carry all the major name brand tires, so they likely have your preference. It's simple. For all automotive service and tires, call 252-393-3188 or visit Cedar Point Tire, the best automotive shop in Cedar Point, 1083 Cedar Point Boulevard. Cedar Point Tire thanks you for your past patronage and wishes you and yours the best holiday season and a happy new year. Come ride with us this holiday season.
Wismart and Chappie's Chicken. And for over 50 years, Great Gas and Oil Company has kept our community comfortable year-round with quality heating and cooling products and dependable service. In addition to heating and air conditioning service, Great Gas and Oil Company does generators, tankless water heaters, and quality appliance repair. For service, phone 910-347-7138. Locally owned and operated by Jerry and Jeff Allen and Bobby and Louise Williams.
Bryn Mawr Jewelers, proudly serving the Jacksonville area with the brilliance you deserve for 73 years, invites you to visit them at 1136 Western Boulevard next to Sam's this holiday season. Locally owned and operated by the Queen of Diamonds, Lisa Lutz Keys and Luke Keys, look forward to showing you why only the finest diamonds makes it to their showcase, bringing you the brightest holiday season ever. In addition to fine diamonds and precious stones, you'll find watches, rings, bracelets, necklaces, charms, and remember, no one does I do like they do. Bryn Mawr Jewelers, Jacksonville's oldest jeweler, also specializes in custom design. Bryn Mawr Jewelers takes the time to wish you and yours a happy holiday and the best in coming new year. Bryn Mawr Jewelers, 1136 Western Boulevard next to Sam's, serving Jacksonville since 1950. Visit BrynMawrJewelers.com or by phone at 910-455-2994.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Hey, Black Friday is only 48 hours away now, and 48 hours from right now, open down at Tideline Marine for special Black Friday offerings for you. Might not be what it once was, this Black Friday thing. I remember going on Thanksgiving and everything was closed up on Western Boulevard. And then late afternoon, early evening, people were lined up outside those stores with tents.
Yes.
Tents, pitching little tents out there, and spend the night before, spend Wednesday night or Thursday night, Thanksgiving night, and wait for the next morning to get up and go shopping. Wow. Not nearly the hype these days, except online, that it was in years past. But this Friday from 8:30 till 2 p.m., 8:30 in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon down at Tideline Marine, there are some really cool deals to be had. The Tideline folks have added a special $5,000 price reduction, not only for the Aloha pontoon boats in stock, but also for Friday only. You can save $5,000 on one of the new Aqua Sports Center consoles. Those are those nearshore and offshore fishing boats. You really need to consider whether you wait till next spring when you can save that kind of money this Friday at Tideline. In addition, there is a savings of 50% on all gift shop merchandise as well as all Christmas decorations. They got a lot of that stuff left over, and they will put it out there again. So get on down there. Take advantage of it. 50% off is a good deal, even if you don't need it. I mean, ladies, you like a good sale. So if you're offering 50% off, why not just go get it? So you can say you save 50%. Wait, there is more. On Friday, Tideline will take off 10% on any in-stock Mercury outboards or any boat trailers. Hello. And that's a whole lot better than spending so much money on parts that you can rebuild a boat trailer. But sometimes it's cheaper to get a new one. I will tell you that right now. Along with all that, there will be door giveaways from 8:30 until 2 o'clock on Friday. Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street, on the banks of the New River, downtown Jacksonville. The fine folks there are wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving as well. Gale warning in effect through this afternoon. Southwesterly winds 20 to 25 knots, becoming westerly this afternoon. Gust up to 35, seas 7 to 9 feet, except 6 to 8 near shore. Dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers are rough. Northerly winds tomorrow, 15 to 20 with gusts to 25, becoming northwesterly, coming way down to 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Seas 4 to 6, subsiding to 2 to 3 in the afternoon. Near shore, seas 2 to 4, dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers choppy, diminishing to a light chop in the afternoon. And Friday, going into the weekend, yay, northerly winds 5 to 10, seas only about 2 feet. Sounds and rivers a light chop.
Today it's going to rain. Just flat out 100% chance it's going to rain, guys. Hate to tell you. Amounts between 1 and 2 inches. So if you're going out to do your last minute shopping for the feast, wear appropriate shoes, because if you don't like wet feet, it would just be miserable. The wind's going to be kind of gusty as well, with gusts as high as 16 miles an hour. Tonight, it looks like it's going to clear off, and it will be cloudy and then actually just become clear with a low of 41, but still gusty. Tomorrow, sunny, high of 60, not gusty at all. Tomorrow night, cloudy, low of 38, so turn your heat on. And on Friday, mostly cloudy with a high of 60.
It's going to be nice. We're looking, as soon as this rain thing gives away, to a nice sunny sky and all that sort of good stuff, will be good. A little cooler.
I need the code you just got on your phone.
Oh.
I just read it. Read me those numbers, please, sir. I'm fixing Rayford up on his plan.
Okay.
It came to your text messages.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. We've all, I think mostly everybody has something to be thankful for. Mm-hmm. And we like to celebrate Thanksgiving in various ways. And of course, food fits right in there for one of the things. I like cooking oysters too. I'm not going to have any on Thanksgiving. Not this year, because I'm going out of town.
Yep, you are.
But on, I will be having some. A lot of folks around this part of the world, southeastern North Carolina, my goodness gracious, so many enjoy oysters this time. Some of them use oysters in their dressing.
Yes.
Oyster stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't?
It's
Really?
good.
It's good.
Yes.
It's really good. And a lot of folks do roast oysters or steam oysters or do whatever with oysters. And they have lots of folks and friends around, and they do that. And I like to do that as well. How do you guys cook your oysters?
I believe it's Miller time.
It should be Miller time. Hello, Mr. Miller time.
Good morning, my friends. How's everybody doing this morning?
We're great.
Chris.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. You cooking tomorrow, Rayford?
Yes, I'm deep frying a turkey tomorrow, taking it to my sister's house.
Oh, good, good.
And I'm making the gravy too.
We've got the fire marshal on standby.
We'll try not to eat too much and save food for the rest of everybody else, Rayford.
That's right.
Well, yeah. I hope they bring their own.
No, it's always a good, great time with friends and family, and maybe even a little football if we're lucky. So I wish everybody has a happy and safe Thanksgiving tomorrow, and a Merry Christmas going into December.
Yeah, absolutely, and get ready for more football.
Unfortunately, the high school football season is done. The seasons are done, and all the teams are done playing. But we are in the middle of we're in the start of high school basketball season and wrestling season and all the other winter sports. And it's been a lot of fun the last week or so checking out some high school basketball. It's been kind of weird being able to wear shorts and tennis shoes at high school basketball games. That's been a little
Yes.
that's been a little different because I'm not used to covering basketball this early in the season just yet. But it's been fun, and it is a little sad that we don't have any more high school football.
Yes.
That is always a big thrill whenever we have a high school football team playing the day after Thanksgiving. That's always pretty fun. And, but maybe next year.
Maybe next year, and maybe they should extend the season. Maybe have more than 10 games, like 15 or 18.
It would be that would be nice. 10 games for a high school season is a good season. I mean, the college guys play 12 games. If you continue to win, you may end up playing 15 throughout the 15 or 16 during the course of the season, and the pro guys play 17 games in their regular season. Not to mention another month of a playoff. So 10-game season is good for the high school young men, and the high school season did seem to go by pretty fast this year.
Okay, sound like a winner. So you've got some good plans, I guess, for Turkey Day, celebrating.
Yeah, enjoying like I said, friends and family, and we maybe catch a game on TV. This is for a sports fan. It's always pretty neat to be able to watch all the sports on TV, basketball, football, just different things going on. So it is pretty fun. But it's the family and the fellowship is what the holiday's all about, and certainly looking forward to that.
All right. Sounds like a winner.
I have one question.
You got a question?
Chris.
Go ahead.
Yes. Usually in the past, over the holidays, December, January, didn't the schools get together and have some type of invitational basketball games, tournaments, or something like that?
Yes, and it's actually called the Onslow County Classic. It's a Christmas holiday high school basketball tournament. Every year it happens a couple days after Christmas. It just depends on where the schedule, the calendar works out that week, that year. But all 8 public schools, or all 7, and then you have Lejeune, excuse me, get together and they play a 3-day tournament. This year is at White Oak High School.
Nice.
I think this year's tournament is the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Like I said, at White Oak High School, and it's always one of the more popular high school events we have here in Onslow County every year, and it's always a lot of excitement. So that's something that basketball fans can look forward to here in the next month or so.
Well, that sounds like it'll be a good time.
Yes.
Well, Chris, have a great one, and we do appreciate what you do for us and for the community. But there at the Daily News, sports editor of the Jacksonville Daily News, got wonderful sports coverage every time it's out.
Well, I appreciate that, and the job is still fun, making sure these young men and young ladies are getting highlighted and recognized, and that's what it's about. If we can bring some positivity to through everything that's going on by highlighting our young people, great student athletes. I mean, that's what it's all about.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank
Have
you,
a
my
happy
friend.
Thanksgiving.
See
Happy
you-
Thanksgiving,
See you
Chris.
next week.
Rayford.
Okay.
There, you have a benefit I know you didn't use because I know you
Uh-oh.
didn't need it or didn't know it existed. I've never heard of this one. So there's, with your plan, there is a post-discharge meal benefit.
What?
Where if you've been discharged from the hospital, you get 2 meals a day for 14 days delivered to your house. It's free.
What kind of meals?
It's like breakfast and dinner.
But I
lunch
mean,
and
do I
dinner.
get to choose what I'm going to eat?
I would assume. It doesn't say, but it's called the
I
Humana
want
Well.
lobster.
It's called the Humana Well Dine Meal Program.
I can use some lobster.
You could use a lot of something, but yeah, you get up to 28 meals delivered to your home after an inpatient stay, either in a hospital or like in a nursing facility. Like if somebody has to go like to rehab or whatever. Yeah.
Can I make this retroactive?
No, apparently
Yeah,
not.
you
Meal. Well, that's a lie, Rayford. Meal delivery must be scheduled within 30 days of discharge. When did you have that? When did you have
3
that?
weeks ago.
Kathy? Okay, you need to use this. Use it. Might as well. You're. It's a benefit. It's not going to cost you anything. Yeah.
I have to look into that.
Yes,
site then.
it's right here on here. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I like that.
I don't see where you can order supplies like some of the other ones, but I'm still looking on here. But yeah, this post-discharge meal benefit, it says meal delivery must be scheduled within 30 days of discharge.
Where does the meal come from?
That's
I don't
what I
know.
don't know. If it's like from Lazar's or something, yeah, I'm in.
It doesn't say.
Yeah.
This
Golden
Humana,
Corral?
this Humana
Golden
program
Corral.
provides healthy prepared meals at no cost. I would assume probably.
We ate at Golden Corral on the spur of the moment last week.
Oh, their
I
food
think.
is good.
Oh, let me tell you what. We didn't have to eat dinner.
Mhm.
We did a lunch. Let me tell you the cool thing about this place. I did not know it until
They
we
have
got there.
takeout.
Well, it's not only the takeouts, but the meal that is normally whatever the meal normally is, it's like half of that between 1 and 3 p.m.
Mhm.
if you're
A senior.
of age.
Yes. Yes.
Holy moly. The
Yeah.
two of us ate for what one
Yeah.
would have eaten for.
Robin gets takeout from there all the time, though.
Does he?
He loves it. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got good stuff. They got really good stuff.
It's a great place.
He'll
Yeah,
call and order
my
and pick
problem
it
with
up, or yeah.
takeout, I can't go back for seconds or thirds.
No, but you get so much. I mean,
You could do
well, I'm just saying.
like Golden Corral for breakfast, for brunch. Do that for brunch and then order pizza for dinner.
Look, I knew somebody, and this is a true story. That
Twice
it
a
was a
day.
friend of mine used to go for breakfast, and they would go like, let's say, a half hour before breakfast was due to end.
Uh-huh.
Stay, eat the breakfast, and then stay, and they'd roll over into lunch, and then eat lunch. That's weird to me, but they would. I know somebody used to do that.
Well, there's
Yeah.
some people that love breakfast
Yeah.
and they would rather
The
have
Golden
breakfast.
Corral breakfast is good, though. I have
Oh,
to
I've-
say,
I've
it's like
had
a
it
lot of
before.
choices.
Yes.
The thing about Golden Corral is you will tend to overeat because it's just
Oh,
so
no
much
kidding.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you park your car, 4 blocks away.
Well, a lot when my kids were young and we'd have soccer practice. After soccer practice, a lot of us moms would get the kids together and we would all go over to the Golden Corral right there, in front of the Walmart and feed the kids after practice. And they got all they want. We didn't have to cook. We used to do that a lot.
And there's plenty of stuff to choose from. There's no way you can
Oh,
go in there and
you
not find
can't-
something
yes.
you can eat.
And you get your meal and then you get a dessert. Like it's like a lot. Yeah.
It is a
But
bunch.
they do to go now. Yeah.
Okay, you got to drive at window too.
Yeah.
You're
Robin
live to
does it
local
gets
Real
free.
Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
On our next Goddard's Gold program, it's Rock and Roll Heaven. The Righteous Brothers will kick it off with their song. The Buddy Holly, Roy Orbison, Bobby Dare and the Temptations, The Ventures, George Harrison, John Denver, The Doors, Del Shannon, Rick Nelson, great artists we've lost and we love. Rock and Roll Heaven next to go Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Freedom 97.1 and 1120 a.m. WSME.
The best deal for the grill is at Jones LP Gas and Oil Company each Friday. Every Friday from 8 a.m. to closing at 5, Jones LP Gas and Oil Company will fill your 20-pound LP gas grill cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till closing, you can have your 20-pound LP gas cylinder filled for only $11 at Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 Wheaton Highway in heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full-service gas and oil company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural gas and oil needs, as well as gas appliances, LP replacement, parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters, and they offer a 10% military discount on installation. Remember to get that cylinder filled every Friday until closing for only $11. Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 the Old Wilmington Highway, Verona. Phone 910-346-6384.
Hey everyone, this is Melissa Oakley, Onslow County Board of Education member, and I just wanted to express my gratitude by wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving, and also expressing that I am grateful and thankful for our Onslow County school students and staff. Everyone that makes our district go around every day has such an important place. And sometimes we forget to say thank you. So please consider this simple message of gratitude a huge thank you from me to you. Have a happy Thanksgiving, a happy holiday season, and a Merry Christmas. God bless you.
Tammy Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro goes the extra mile to make sure you're in good hands, like helping you customize your home and windstorm coverage with their Write Your Own home policy. Yes, save even more when you bundle your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro. Call today, 910-326-5383. Tammy Fry Allstate, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Check your mailbox today for savings on your homeowner's insurance.
Hello, I am Senator Michael Lazzara, and as we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunity to serve as your senator. On this special day, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation for your trust and support. Thanksgiving is a time to come together, to reflect on our blessings, and to celebrate the spirit of unity that defines our great nation. It is a day to express our gratitude for the freedoms we enjoy, for the opportunities that lie before us, and for the strength and resilience of the American people. This Thanksgiving, let us remember those who are less fortunate. Please keep them in your prayers. On behalf of my team and myself, I wish you and your loved ones a joyous and bountiful Thanksgiving. May this holiday season be filled with warmth, happiness, and abundance of blessings.
As Thanksgiving approaches, we here at John Stars Electric would like to express our gratitude to the brave men and women of our military who stand tall defending our freedom. This season, join us in giving thanks and showing appreciation to those who serve. In the spirit of gratitude and preparedness, John Stars Electric wants to help ensure your home or business stays powered up when you need it the most with a Generac home standby generator. With the unpredictable nature of power outages, it's essential to have a peace of mind knowing you have a reliable source of power. Give us a call today, 910-989-1908, or find us on Facebook for a free quote and power up your life with John Stars Electric.
I'm Tao.
And I'm Alyssa.
We're your Jacksonville Hooters girls. Let Hooters make you happy.
Great food, great drinks, and a friendly staff to serve you.
There are daily specials
Like BYOB, build your own burger just the way you want it prepared every Tuesday.
BOGO wings, any style on Wednesday.
Crab legs every Friday? Good.
Beer, wings, and drink specials? Yep, cheers to that.
Give our funnel fries a try? Yes, funnel fries.
Buffalo chicken and dip. It's spicy, creamy, just so awesome that you might want to dive face first into the bowl.
Hooters in Jacksonville on Western Boulevard.
We'll see you there.
Mills International, your authorized Cub Cadet independent dealer, 801 South Queen Street, Kinston, has the right Cub Cadet mower and accessories to handle any lawn, as well as expert advice, great selection, and support to find the right Cub Cadet mower for you. Cub Cadet is designed for those that love to lawn, featuring the all-new Ultima Series, forged for strength, durability, and comfort. See the full line of the Cub Cadet Ultima Series and zero-turn mowers at your local independent Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International, 801 South Queen Street, Kinston. Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season.
Hello, shoppers. Take advantage of the following specials and many, many more at a locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store where good things cost less down the street on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street, Maysville. 10 to 24 pound average Genio turkeys, just 79 cents a pound. Butterball turkeys, 10 to 24 pound average, just $1.49 a pound. Smoked shank portion ham, just $1.49. pound bag of Florida Sunburst tangerines for just $3.99 for a 3-pound bag. How about a 2-pound bag of crisp, delicious apples, just $2.99 for a 2-pound bag. 10 pounds or more fresh ground beef is only $2.99 a pound. Family pack T-bone steak, just $8.99 a pound. Whole Boston butt is just $1.69 a pound. And fried drumsticks or thighs are just $1.19 a pound. And remember, the beef and pork is cut fresh every day by the butchers at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, and they use only the finest and certified Angus beef and Sanderson's Farm chicken. Over in produce, you get a 2-pound bag of Halos Mandarin oranges for just $3.99. A 3-pound bag of fresh sweet onions, just $3.99. Large russet baking potatoes, just 99 cents a pound. Fresh Roma tomatoes are just $1.79 a pound. Western Honeycrisp apples, just $1.99 a pound. And crisp, tender asparagus, just $2.99 a pound. And you get a 24-pack size of 12-ounce Cokes for just $11.99. That's your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store where good things cost less. Down the street on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville. Remember, say big with the pig.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
All right, so we're wrapping up this day, the day before Thanksgiving, getting ready to start preparing my turkey, which I'll cook tomorrow morning, but it takes it'll take me a couple of hours to get that sucker cleaned, rubbed down, injected full of good stuff.
Yeah.
So get it ready to roll, and then put it back in a plastic bag and in the cooler with ice in it. Keep it that way until tomorrow. So if you guys are planning to deep fry one, you've never done it, let me just tell you, try to find somebody who has to help you. And because hot oil is something else. Do not fill that pot up to all the way. While that turkey is still frozen or in a bag,
That's right.
put the turkey in your pot, fill it with enough water you'll have to push the turkey down because it floats. Push it down and put enough water in it, and then mark how much water it took to cover it, with about an inch to spare. And then dump that water out, get that pot good and dry before because you do that the day before or more. And I know where my line is anyway, so I can do it by sight. So anyway, and then fill it up with oil first thing in the morning, turn the fire on, lift the oil up, put it in the pot while it's on the ground, and then put it on top of the fire. So make sure there's nothing spilling over, and keep your eye on it. You don't want that thing popping and cracking and sending hot oil back down onto those flames, because that stuff is flammable.
Yes,
absolutely
Believe me,
it
it will
is.
flash
Yes.
fire in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And then when it's time to put the turkey in it, get some help. And those little things that stick up inside the turkey, put a pole through the handle. Don't try to lift it, put it down there yourself. Your hands are going to get burned. And then put a pole underneath it, get somebody else on the other side, and together you ease that turkey down into the pot. The pot is going to be on the ground because it is going to spit up and sputter over.
Oh, it will.
And then lift it and get it to up and down until it eases down, just kind of like getting into a hot water tub,
Yeah.
Eases a little bit at a time. And then when it's totally down and it quits bubbling, pick up the pot, put it back on the fire. Make sure you got a thermometer in the turkey. It will cook relatively fast. You do not want to overcook it. It gets too dry. You do want to have it at the right temperature. I take it off when it's about 168 degrees, and it will still continue to cook for a bit. And then I lay it out and wrap it up in tinfoil, and it will get up to about 172 degrees, which is very safe, 108, 176 maybe the most. And then go ahead and carve it after it cools off just a wee bit.
Well, if you want to know what not to do, watch TikTok, because they have every video you can imagine on there. It's hilarious.
They've actually done some spoofs and bought turkey, because you get them at 29 cents a pound.
Yeah, that's what I paid for yesterday.
That's what I got last week. And for $6, I got a nice turkey. You can't get a good chicken for that.
I know it.
No, you can't.
You're absolutely right.
So there are people that buy them though, and have dropped them down into that hot oil from like a pulley arrangement, just to see what would happen. Well, it's going to explode.
That's just dumb.
It's going
Why
to
would you
shoot
do
out.
that?
I saw that on
It'll
a
shoot
video.
out of the pot, and people do it just to say that they've done something stupid with their lives. And the problem gets to be, of course, if you got any wooden decks around or anything like that, or a
Burn
house,
your house to the ground. Yeah.
that oil gets on it and it'll be a mess. It
yeah.
only takes 30, 35, 40 minutes at the most to cook a turkey. You want it. I heat the oil up till it's about 175, 275 degrees, 375 degrees. I get the temperatures mixed up. And then by the time you get the turkey down in it, it drops down to about 340 degrees. Then you let it come on up to about 350. You don't want it any higher than 350.
Do you use peanut oil? Because most people do.
Do not. Do not. There are
And I
people
can
that
eat your deep fried turkey. But a lot of people deep fry in peanut oil.
Yeah.
Kelly can't eat
No,
that.
I've got some vegetable oil.
Oh, I can do that. Okay,
Right.
good to know.
Yes.
We do have some kind of. I heard someone messaged me about this last night in Holly Ridge.
Oh,
Some
that's
very
a
sad news
huge
that happened
mess.
yesterday.
What happened?
The town voted to abandon the repairs on the low-income Holly Plaza apartments because of the mold.
Uh-oh.
And they had been paying to put the people up in a hotel back in October in Jacksonville to conduct mold testing. Yesterday, the town manager told the council that 42 of the 44 homes had mold in their HVAC systems. And they said the cost of the new HVAC equipment and necessary roof repairs would be more than $1 million. And they said this does not include the cost of mold remediation. And the tax value of the property is $965,508. So they've announced that the city's condemning the apartments, and the council voted to abandon any future work on the property. Now residents are homeless.
Well, let me ask this: who owns that housing?
It's the town manages it.
Then
It's a
shame
public
on you, Holly
low-income
Ridge. You
public
need to-
rental housing.
You need to find a place for
And
these people.
40 families live there. And
Shame.
And now they're talking about somebody had said she's lived there most of her life and then first noticed mold in 2019. And the Pentagraph was a company that was contracted by Holly Ridge to manage the complex. And they voted yesterday to terminate their contract with them. But one lady said she had mushrooms growing out of her wall in her kitchen. And this year, they had water filling up her kitchen sink light. And the town called an emergency meeting on October 27th to address the crisis and move the tenants to a hotel in Jacksonville. They began extensive mold testing, and 98 tenants were moved into a hotel. So yesterday, the council voted to extend the hotel stays until January 1. But after that, the residents are on their own.
Oh, boy.
These are low income. Where are these people
Where are they
going to
gonna
go?
go?
We have nowhere to put them.
We do not.
This is very sad. Very sad.
I would think that I'm sure they had a lot of liability insurance on these apartments.
Oh, cool.
What gets better?
I don't know. It's
We're going to have to take a break, too.
Okay.
Some of the town council members said they were upset that they voted to abandon the property. And one of the individuals said the town still owes $750,000 on the complex.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be before the commissioners next month.
All right, let's take a break. Final break of the day. You're live in local Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. In case you haven't been noticing early this morning before we got on the air, we are Jacksonville's Christmas station. Your Christmas station. We playing Christmas music around the clock through Christmas. We'll be back in a minute.
Looking for a job? Full-time? Part-time? Il Cigno Italiano Restaurant wants you. We're currently hiring for hostesses, servers, bartenders, and dishwashers. Il Cigno Italiano is a family-owned, fast-paced restaurant that offers the best in fine dining on the Crystal Coast. If you're hardworking, reliable, professional, and have a desire to always strive for better, we want to talk to you. Make great money and be a part of an outstanding, dedicated team. Il Cigno Italiano on West Corbin Avenue in Swansboro.
It's the season of giving, which means a visit to Barnes Diamond Gallery, 461 Western Boulevard, Suite 120, right here in Jacksonville. Select a gift that will keep on giving long after Christmas. Right now, save up to 40% on in-store merchandise, including showcase jewelry, featuring pendants, diamond rings, diamond fashion bands, gemstone rings, and earrings. Need money for the holidays? Barnes Diamond Gallery pays top dollar, gold, and silver. Major credit cards accepted and layaway available. Hurry and save 40% on in-store merchandise right now.
461 Western Boulevard, Suite 120, Jacksonville. Open 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Saturday.
Merry Christmas from our family to yours. Barnes Sewing Gallery.
This is Mayor John Davis reporting from Swansboro. I actually sit here in Dairy Queen, and we would love for you to come visit us over the holidays. We'd like to take this Thanksgiving season to say thank you to our troops and to our veterans, especially to those who are deployed. I also want to say thank you to our teachers and our principals for the hard work that you have done this year. And also thank you to the Swansboro town staff for all your efforts.
Hurricane season is here, and if you're not prepared, now's the time to visit Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Moorhead Plaza in Moorhead City. Whether for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Williams Hardware has the tools and accessories to help protect against high winds and water. Williams Hardware carries power tools and equipment, chains and fasteners, plumbing and electrical supplies. Williams Hardware, your helpful handy hardware store, also cuts glass to size and cuts and threads pipe. When the chores are done and the cleanup is finished, light up that Wilmington Grill for Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Moorhead Plaza in Moorhead City. Williams Hardware is open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 till 6 p.m. and Sundays for your convenience, noon till 5. Phone Williams Hardware, 252-726-7158, and be prepared this hurricane season. If your check engine light is on and you plan to travel to visit friends and family this holiday season, it may be time to call or visit Battlefield Automotive, 1214 West Corbett Avenue in their friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Cold weather is tough on cars and trucks, and the pros at Battlefield Automotive can check your starter, battery, and charging system to keep you on the road and warm with complete heater repair. From tune-ups to transmission service, a hose, a battery, or whatever you need for holiday travel, let the ASE technicians at Battlefield Automotive help you. All work is guaranteed, and the staff at Battlefield Automotive takes this time to say thank you for the opportunity to serve all your auto and truck repair needs and wishes you the best this holiday season and the upcoming new year. Battlefield Automotive, 1214 West Corbett Avenue, Swansboro. Phone 910-325-0828 for Battlefield Automotive.
When you need comforting, who do you call? An old friend, right? Jacksonville Heating Contractors services the heating and cooling needs of our area with dependable quality train systems, guaranteeing indoor comfort for your home or business. In addition to quality train systems, Jacksonville Heating Contractors offers 24-hour emergency service, NATE certified technicians, and over 50 years of experience and service you can trust. And with a Jacksonville Heating Contractor service agreement, you never pay retail for heating or cooling services and receive priority scheduling. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in New Bern, you can call Trent Heating and Air Conditioning 252-633-2200. In Moorhead City, Sea Air Heating and Cooling 252-247-1122. If you need service or repairs, just call an old friend. Jacksonville Heating Contractors, an independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. For deals on train systems and more, visit anoldfriend.com or call 910-347-2843. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing specializes in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. In fact, they paint most anything except cars, including homes, businesses, apartment complexes, decks, and they do minor repairs, wood repairs, pressure washing, waterproofing, and more, including storm repair and cleanup. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing, fully licensed, insured, and locally owned and operated by Roger Carroll Jr. References available and customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. So if you want to paint and maintain, power wash, or need a new roof, call Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, and Power Washing at 910-939-0749 or visit southerntouchpaintingnc.com. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing salutes our to be part of the continued growth of Onslow and surrounding counties.
Okay, we're back here for just another minute or two or three, whatever. Good morning. Who's this? We got a caller on the line.
Hey, Royce Bennett here, Rayford.
Thought that was you, Royce. Wasn't sure.
You're going to straighten us out on Holly Ridge, aren't you?
I know you only got a minute. Yeah, I just don't want people to leave thinking that Holly Ridge was abandoning these people. You know, they are offering them up to $2,000 lump sum payment for expenses, and they're also offering them up to $1,755 a month for the term of their lease. They have to buy out these people's leases. So
awesome.
they have a year's lease on a 3-bedroom apartment, and they're going to get $1,750 a month
Okay.
for 12 months, and they can take that in a lump sum. So
Good.
or they can
Take it in a
so
lump sum and go
they're-
make a down payment on a house.
Well, some of them may not have the credit to do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a terrible situation, but I really appreciate that Holly Ridge is trying the best to
Good.
do the best they
Well,
can.
my
for people,
apologies
so
to
I'm
Agreed.
glad for 'em.
I feel
Yes.
better about that.
I do feel a
My
little bit better.
apologies.
Yes.
It's just a terrible situation,
It's
and
very sad.
unfortunately, we don't have workforce housing in Onslow County.
We don't.
Working on a lot of different angles to try to find a solution for that. But
Yeah.
Well, thank you
hope
for
y'all have a happy
straightening me out.
Thanksgiving. At least these folks will have a place to stay
Yes.
till January the 1st, and then
Yes.
they got to worry about what to do next.
All right, Royce, you got any messages for Thanksgiving? Anything you would like to spread?
Well, yeah, I mean, God gives us a lot of blessings, and what He tells us to do is count our blessings. We can focus on the negative, or we can count our blessings. So I say, let's at least for Thanksgiving, let's count our blessings and remember what God's done for us.
Very good. Royce, thank you.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
Royce.
Happy Thanksgiving. Don't burn the house down.
He won't. He'll be good.
All right.
Yeah.
Sharon will be
Bye-bye.
good.
Bye. All right, end of another show, and we obviously are not on here tomorrow.
Nope.
So y'all be have a safe, very safe Thanksgiving. Don't go doing any stupid stuff. If you've got to travel, slow down.
Right.
Okay, because the Highway Patrol, they're not taking tomorrow off as a holiday. There
I'm
will
not
be
taking today off. Are you
there will
kidding?
be plenty
I'm
of
going to
troopers.
count the cops
There
while
are
I'm driving. on
plenty of
40.
troopers out there, and they're out there to provide safety for everybody.
Absolutely.
So if you're cutting the fool, if you're speeding, don't go complaining when you get popped.
Agreed.
Okay, because they're not looking out for just your welfare. They're looking out for everybody else's welfare that's out there too.
Yeah.
Because the recklessness that I see, it's just not good.
And be careful today with the rain here.
Yep.
The roads are going to be very puddly. They're going to be just very, very slick. Please be
Increase
slow today.
Your braking distance.
Yeah, take your time. Leave earlier if you've got somewhere you've got to go that you have it kind of like a deadline to be at.
If you can read the license plate or the bumper stickers of the car in front of you, you are way too close.
If you can count the people in the car, you're
Well,
too
yeah,
close.
no,
Yeah.
It's not good. You're not going to get there, 5-10 minutes
Correct.
sooner by
Yeah.
speeding. It's
That's
not
right.
worth it.
I agree.
Take your time.
Yes.
Love your family.
Yes.
And be safe.
Yes.
Yeah. And eat an extra drumstick
Mhm.
just in case I don't get one. have a good rest of your day. We will be back Friday morning. Black Friday it is. I'm going to be wearing red though.
Well, I'll be
I'll
in
be
the
wearing red.
fray in Greensboro, North Carolina.
You go
Get
right
it on.
ahead.
I'm going to be shopping.
Oh,
We
my
start at
God.
5 a.m.
You go right
no,
ahead.
no, no,
Those
no,
days
no.
are
Love it.
well over for me.
No.
It's my thing.
Nope. All right, you're live and local, Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME, your Jacksonville Christmas station. Hello, from now through Christmas, you will hear Christmas music around the clock. Right now, you're going to hear another wonderful Fox newscast at 10 o'clock. It's
Yes.
another dose of your Daily D's with Rick D, and he's going to hand it off at 3 o'clock this afternoon to the one, the only, the
Hollywood.
Hollywood man.
Yes.
Kemp Lejeune.